Mustard Knuckle.
Hello everybody, Mustard Knuckle back again, heading out in the Semovente 7534 M43. Casemate, Italian. Pretty good vehicle. It's got an interesting history, mostly because of Italy's beginning with the Axis powers and then signing their armistice halfway through the war, and then Germany kind of still running Italy, so it's kind of interesting the way it turned out. Now this thing is simply based on an M43 tank, so they chopped the top off, the turret, you see that flat area up there, they chopped that off, put the gun down in the middle, left the engine in the back, and then kind of went to town with that. Now this tank, as you guys know, I didn't really say, but we'll do the gameplay, the history, and then any tips that come up. So we'll focus on the history here a little bit. But this tank was riveted construction, which was kind of out of date by 43. It also, let's see, the gun, I don't know what my mods are on this, but it's not terribly accurate. It's a little wild. That's a good one. About 1 out of 3 kind of go errant. I don't know if that was how it was in real life or not, but anyway, so they took the M, maybe the 15 or the 14, the 1943 version of that tank, chopped the turret off of it, put this gun down inside of it, and they were very successful with it. This all started because of, well, the earlier tanks, but those were based because they're based on like the Stu tanks and things like that, because the Italian armies or army or generals or whoever saw that concept and they liked it. So in the simplicity, rather than mounting a turret and all the gear required to run a turret and everything, you could crank these things out a lot faster. And they built 30-something of these before the armistice was signed. Let's see if we can get this guy out of the way. Oh, sweet. It looks like he was stuck trying to turn around. That's annoying for him. I'm sure he was thrilled. But this specific version, it all started with those earlier ones, the 7518, and then on. They just kept upgrading the gun. Then later on, in 43 is when this 75mm gun came along, the L34, and that was kind of the bigger deal with this particular vehicle. Is not necessarily that the gun came along, because it already existed, but the matter of mounting it in this vehicle gave it more firepower than was previously available, and pretty good range. It could shoot, oh, let's see, it could shoot about 7 or 8 miles, for infantry support type stuff. But like we've talked about before, unlikely, actually completely unlikely. I don't know what the longest shot ever on a tank was, a tank-to-tank shot, I'm not sure. It's important on that thing. You saw how I was getting into cover there. The front armor is not great. All right, let's see what we can do. The front armor is not great. Pretty much anything can get through it. It's 25mm on the early versions, and then it might have gotten bumped up a little bit, but it's a flat plate, so if you don't get a good angle on it, it's just a flat plate, and if they hit you solidly, yeah, that's it. And just like that's it for that guy. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think this is a YAG, right? Yeah. No, he's good. He's hiding it. I'm not even gonna bother shooting at him. He's under the bridge there. All right, let's see what else we can do here. BT7. We know we can pen that. I want to go under the bridge and get that YAG over here. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna have the angle. Huh. Well, I thought that was a crash for sure. Well, there's only 2 seconds left anyway. It doesn't really matter. But so the front of this, not great armor. Top, not great. There's really not good armor anywhere on this thing. It was a little out of date as far as the armor is concerned. It had a total of 50mm on the front, but like I said, it's a vertical deal, and that's on this specific one. The other 7534s, that 50mm is actually an upgrade over those. But the 43 version, the last one, they upgraded a bit to 50 millimeters on that one. They actually ordered, Italy actually ordered, oop, let's stand on the bridge here for a second. I heard bombs. They ordered 500 of these things, but they signed the armistice to surrender to the Allies prior to that happening. That's where it gets interesting, because the Germans, you know, Italy was working with the Germans basically, so they, you know, Germans are like, well, not quite. Why don't you just go ahead and keep making those and we'll take them. So they built 30 something, mid-30s of these, and then the Germans said, hey, go build another, you know, keep them going. So they kept it going for the Germans, and they took, I think, 80 more of them, and the Germans used them. They actually used them defending Italy from the Allies trying to come in. I'm going to lay these all over B. See what happens here. There's two guys holding B, and they're messing up our team here, so I'm just going to put them all over B and see what happens. I want to watch and see if it... Sweet. Got both of them. Ha! Nice. It's nice when a plan comes together. It's also nice I didn't take out any of our teammates there. That's pretty lucky. So that's cool. Alright, so we took that. They're moving up to B right now. And I think we're going to be in full control of this game. Let's see, is there anything else? So these things, when the Germans had them, they used them to defend Italy, you know, from the north, because that's where the Allies were moving down from. And that was about the end of it for them. They got their 110 or so total units, and the Germans got more use out of them than Italy did. And then it was pretty much over from that point, you know, for Italy, because once they are there's that front plate. He just took me easy there, no problem. Alright, let's see here. He must be behind a rock or something. That seemed like a good shot to me. Here we go, let's try this. Ah, nice, back. Okay, here we go, this will be it. Oh, slow reload. Switching places. I'm in a mess right now. This would be bad if we were... Oh, this game's over. I was going to say, if we had to do anything in this game, sometimes non-pen. Oh well. Hey, cool. 4 ground, 6 assists. I'll take that. I got plenty of hits, just didn't do a lot of good action. Alright, cool. Where do we come in? 4th place on the team. We got the win and all that stuff. And that's pretty much it for this tank. There's not a lot of history to it. They upgraded to the 1943 version. They built a few of them. They signed the armistice. Germany took the ones they had and said, hey, keep building them. Then Germany used them against the Allies, trying to come down into Italy. End of the story. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck, have fun, we'll see you in the next one.